Hey, what's up guys, it's Dallas here, and today we are here for another video. In this video, I'm just gonna be telling you my thoughts and feelings about YouTube and stuff. And while I do this, I'll be flying around my world, so you can probably get some sneak peeks at buildings I haven't come out with videos for, and so you can get sneak peeks at those for projects I may have not finished yet, but or I just haven't uploaded the video for them just yet. So let's get to it. In this video I'll really be talking about everything with YouTube, like what I really think about it now. First thing I want to start off with, because I had already recorded this about 30 minutes worth of video, and then I realized I completely did everything that I wanted to do out of order, so now I feel like a big idiot. I can't facepalm myself in Minecraft, but let's just imagine me doing it. Ow, that actually hurt. I think I hit my mic and everything. Okay, so yeah, let's start off with this. So one of the most important things with YouTube is actually watch time. Okay, believe it or not, I was watching videos about this, and that is like the least thing that I have on the channel overall, like, is watch time. Because, and let me try to explain this in the best way I can. Basically, if you remember a couple of years back when people used to clickbait everything. Now, you know, I don't clickbait anything on the channel except for the video for April Fools, because that was supposed to be a joke. Now, clickbait, you know, people would be like, how to make $1 million in 5 seconds, and then just make a video completely about something different, not even mentioning that once. Now, people would click on it and the video would get a view, their view, if they watch like first 5 seconds or something like that, first 3 seconds, something like that. It gets that view, and then boom, they don't ever, and then they just click off, and then boom, they get a buttload of views like that. The thing with that though is that clickbaiting, people wouldn't, like, I don't know, YouTube wouldn't make any money off of that, because they wouldn't watch the video, hit the ads, all that kind of stuff. Okay, so because of that, YouTube now made it where it's important for people to get watch time. They wouldn't so basically, if I understand this correctly, because I was watching videos about this and I fell asleep, and then oh boy. Okay, so basically your videos, I don't believe they get recommended or they don't get recommended as much if it doesn't have much watch time on it. So if there's a video with buttload of views but no watch time, it'll barely get recommended unless you just magically happen to stumble upon it one day. Yep, because that's YouTube logic. It's so confusing. Okay, so yeah, and so if you don't remember, a while ago, a couple months ago, I was actually like, it was more not disappointed, but kind of upset, because like I was working on the pixel art tutorials and stuff, and then I was talking to these other people who make videos and stuff, and they were telling me about how to check how much people watch your videos. And I'd see like one of my videos had like over 100 views, and they'd be like dotted lines, literally spaced out lines. I don't have it anywhere, but let's just hold on, let me grab block. Okay, so okay, black concrete. Okay, so this is basically what it looks like. This is the line of people who watch your video from start to finish. Okay, and I'm gonna just do a bit of ups, downs. Okay, this is the end of the video. This is about the middle of the video. I'm gonna make a little hill there. Okay, so this is basically what it looked like. Okay, well, this is what they generally look like. So this is from the very start of the video. Over here is like 100% of the people are watching. Down here is like 0% or whatever, and or like how many people were watching, and then like is the video went on. Now usually at the beginning there's always a dip, because they're like, oh, okay, well, I'm not gonna watch this because this dude's voice sounds annoying, or I don't want to watch this, or I don't know. Yeah. So usually, you know, it dips down, and then the remaining amount of people who actually do want to watch through will watch through. Now sometimes I'll double tap the screen, you know, to skip forward, ahead, and you got the little bumps over here throughout the middle of the video. Of course, I need to add one like right there, and they skip through. Okay, and then usually whenever people do endings, which is why some people try to make it not obvious when they go to end the video, people immediately when they start to do their outro drop off the video. They just go on to next or go to watch something else immediately, which is why some people try to make it not obvious when they go to do their endings. So this is what the Pokemon pixel art video kind of looked like, the line. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to explain this the best as possible so people, or so everyone can kind of understand what I'm talking about here. This is what it looked like, and I give you, this is the best representation of the line. It literally is like 0 to 0.5 people had made it through the entire video. So basically, I didn't even know the line could be like that. So there's no one made it through the entire video. Not one person made it through all the way through the video. Now, the reason for this is because I understand this with pixel art tutorials. Sometimes you're not caught up all the way and you want to come back to it later on and watch it once you get caught up to that point. Or like, man, why can't I think of freaking words? You know, you're not caught up to that point, or it's words, or yeah, you have other stuff to take care of. I understand people take breaks, they put timestamps in the comments usually, and I usually respond, hope you're enjoying and stuff like that. I haven't responded to comments in a good minute because there's a lot of them. I tell you, I got a lot to respond to. I've been quite busy. And so usually whenever I do that, yeah, I respond, all that good stuff. All right, so the point was, in the Pokemon pixel art tutorial or whatever, was the one where it was like that, and I was like, now are people still wanting me to do pixel art tutorials, or should I try to change up to something else? Because like I really don't have to do, like, I didn't really even plan to start doing pixel art tutorials. I was just having fun building them, pixel arts, and like, so it wasn't really necessary for me to do tutorials, because when I just build one and do time lapses, I can talk to people. But when I'm doing a tutorial, I can't talk to anyone because I have to say every single block out of thousands and thousands of blocks. And yeah, I mean, so that's why I was like, yeah, I didn't know if I really wanted to continue doing tutorials then. So that's why I kind of stopped with that for a little bit, because if they're not being watched all the way through, it's like, what's the real point of me continuing doing that? Now I really, like later on, I realized, like, you know, of course it's not everyone's gonna watch all the way through and stuff, and it's whatever sometimes. But is where I really get to the important part of what I'm gonna say. What the heck is this stuff? I've flown past it like 5 times already. Let me just pick this up real quick and delete that. I'm sorry. Okay, so here's where I get back into the main focus of things. I want to continue with YouTube, but I'm worried that I might get unmotivated too, because of the lack of views, the lack of new people joining and stuff. Because let me tell you this, so I already looked through some of the view stuff, and it is a lot lower than usual. And let me tell you that it's like, whenever new people join in, it's always fun because we have new people that join into our I guess YouTube family. I don't know how it is. I don't know what it's called. People call it YouTube family. Some people call it their I don't know. They have different names for it. I don't really have a name. I'll call this like something. Y'all come up with a name. If you have a name, put it in the comments. All right. So yeah, so generally it's always fun having new people. You know, more people we have, more people can join in on streams. I'll still be able to read chat no matter what, really. And I always try to communicate with people as much as possible. You message me on Discord, put the comments down, like, especially if it's an important comment. I read every single comment. There's some I haven't been able to respond to because I've been busy with other stuff, but I read every comment because it pops up, a notification pops up on my phone, notification pops up on my computer. I'm on those things like a good 100% of my day. Well, the computer about 50% of the day, my phone is a good 75% of the day. The time not spent on my computer is most likely on my phone, and the other way around as well. So yeah, so I was just worried of the fact that I could, like, you know, I have work and all that other stuff to do, and I've kind of taken time. I take the beginning of the week to focus on YouTube stuff, but I mean, that time can always be spent more towards work instead of YouTube stuff, because yeah, I mean, I was hoping that things would be going as smoothly, and if, you know, when I return, but if, you know, if things, I'm hoping things will get better, like we'll be able to increase and keep this channel growing and stuff. But if not, then, like, you know, I can always want to put more time back into work than anything else. That's what I'm trying to say with that. And I would prefer that not to happen, but at the same time, yeah. So where's I gonna go with from there? So I guess really I know that things have been going downhill since the very start, or not the start, like it was a random spike, like everything lined up, like the stars aligned or something basically. And I'm not going to direct this to anyone, this isn't directed at anyone specifically. If you are offended or anything by this, I really do apologize. Okay, but let me go and say this. So basically, I made when the channel blew up originally, I made the Juice WRLD pixel art tutorial, or I uploaded Juice WRLD pixel art first, a video of it, and then I started doing the tutorial videos because people are asking me to do tutorials, and that's why I was like, I don't have to continue doing the tutorials, because like if people aren't really enjoying it or watching it much, and you know, it's like, it's whatever. And then like, so basically, and let me just say this real quick, because I just thought about this. The point of saying all this with the like the tutorial, like the watch time and all that, is because if the channel's not, what the heck, okay, if the channel is only limited to just the people who are subscribed, like the watch time, for not getting any watch time whatsoever, the channel won't grow, it just kind of always stay where it's at, and the tutorials will only really be limited to the people who are on the channel and stuff. So which means it won't really get put into people's recommendations and stuff. I'm pretty sure I wanted to word that a little bit differently, but that worked too. And so let me go ahead and say this. So yeah, like I said, when I came out with Juice WRLD pixel art, just showing it off, the album had just came out, the first album since Juice WRLD's death and all that. Now a lot of people did like the tutorials itself and wanted to build it for themselves, and then there are people who just wanted it for clout, literally just for clout. I say this, and if you don't know what clout is, just posting, trying to do stuff to be popular and stuff. And the reason why I say this is because what's it called, the reason I say this is because that like I would go on TikTok and I'd look around and stuff, and because I don't know, I just wanted to look around. I think originally it started with this one person who was like, can I have a shout out? And I'm like, what's a shout out? Because I play around. And then later on I'd went and look at their channel from where they commented once, and they had the Juice WRLD pixel. They're like, look how much I've completed. No credit whatsoever. Credit's a big deal, because when you give credit to someone, it kind of shows that they helped you, build that and stuff, and it helps their channel grow and stuff. Especially even if it's not just YouTube, it can be credit for anything. You don't go paint the Mona Lisa and be like, yep, I made this, and Leonardo da Vinci's just sitting in the corner crying because you didn't give him any credit for that. So anyway, That was a weird analogy. The Yeah, so there's no credit whatsoever. Okay, move on to next video. He's like, can we get 5 likes? To get 5 likes, I'll start doing tutorials. I'm like, what the heck? I put not cool in the comments, and he was like, oh, I'm sorry, I can take it down if you want. And I just didn't respond. I'm like, oh my gosh. Like, and then so I was like, okay, so if that's on YouTube, let me go look around on TikTok. I found some on TikTok. One of them had like 24,000 views or something like that. It was a lot of views, and I'm over here like, what? This is, people are doing the same with my X-Pixel art tutorial and my Juice WRLD 1, and people were actually, some of them were like, you got this from Dallas Bob. You didn't give him any credit whatsoever. And they didn't put it like in the comments, like pin a comment, or no, they didn't make an entirely new video telling about it. They just put it in the comments, like a little pin there after everyone had already seen it. Ain't no one going back to look at that little comment saying, oh, thank you Dallas Bob for making the tutorial. I think that's what it said. And I'm like, okay. Yeah, and that just kind of, yeah, that really does suck, because I've talked to other YouTubers and stuff like that, and content creators, and their stuff has been stolen too, and like they'd uploaded tons of views, not one mention about them. One of the dudes did artwork, and what happened was his artwork got stolen, and the dude who was stealing it was selling it and making a lot more money than he was, and he would tell people that it was his artwork. I don't know, either the people didn't believe him or something, and he could draw it during the streams, but other dudes couldn't even draw it during streams, draw artwork during streams and stuff. And it was like, okay, and that's really messed up. And so let's see what else is there. But yeah, that's just like one of the big important things with it. And so and when I was recording this earlier, I went ahead and said, like, I'm working on a whole bunch of different projects. Like, I have 20 different projects I'm working on, at least 20. And generally, it's more fun doing these projects with people, different friends, even you guys. Like I try to explain this as much as possible. Explain how I don't mind if you guys join me in videos and stuff. Like, of course, I won't always have it. Like, I'll probably do it more like how Stampy does his videos, where he has helpers and he doesn't have it where they can hear him. Like, I have almost every console. The only thing I don't have is a PlayStation. Like, I'm able to do videos not just on Minecraft, but almost every other game as well, where we can have fun on there and do different things. And especially if it helps out with the projects, which means I can get the newer videos out a lot sooner, like that'd be great for not just for me, but for everyone else as well. So not only would you be in the video, but you'd be able to have fun. That's why I try to have fun with everyone, like on the audience. I don't know why some YouTubers don't respond to comments and stuff and don't do that, but like that's why I try to say that I do try to talk to everyone and have fun, because I wouldn't mind getting help on some videos, especially if people would enjoy being in YouTuber videos, because I don't know why some people really want to be in videos. Like, there's this one dude when I was streaming, and he was like trying to be directly in front of me 24/7, and I accidentally, well, not really accidentally, I killed him, and he was like, why did you kill me? I'm your biggest fan. I'm like, oh, sorry, force a habit. Like, you're standing directly in front of me. Let's just say this is this dude. He's in front of me the entire time. You see how much of the screen it takes up? Like, especially when I'm trying to dig a giant like area out to flatten the ground. It's just, let's just say it's really annoying, like to the power of 10, and I don't get annoyed that easily. Now, if you're not doing that, if you're actually just helping out and you're generally doing, like, if we're having fun and all that good stuff, then, and we're making progress on videos and stuff, then yeah, guarantee we'll have fun. You guys can be invited onto my realm and stuff, as long as you don't steal stuff, and then yeah, and then that's all cool. And generally, I was hoping that that's how things will end up going in the future and stuff. like I said, the general hope is that we start to get watch time instead of just views, because if people watch through it, then it'll get, our stuff will get recommended to other people. Now the sad thing is, though, I don't think we'll ever have another big hit like the Juice WRLD Pixel or the Legends Never Die cover. I really don't think that's gonna happen. The reason why is just because of how long it actually takes to work on all this stuff. It takes me, if I were to not edit the videos, it would take me, I guess I could probably finish a pixel art tutorial today if I wanted to. Well, not today, but on Monday. Throughout like the beginning half of the week, I could probably finish up an entire pixel art. But the reason why I started trying to edit the videos is actually because people, like, I've talked to some people before, like some other YouTubers and stuff, and they try to edit their videos because what it does is, if I can have at least the beginning part edited, then it will attract more people, showing that not only will this content be good, but my other content will be good as well, which is really weird. And honestly, editing isn't that bad, but at the same time, I wish I didn't have to do it. And the reason for that is because of the amount of time it takes, because of me either being dyslexic or not dyslexic or whatever the heck I have. I can't freaking read words and speak sometimes. I mean, there's like moments where I literally just start stuttering and I have to chop out that entire section of the video, and I have to rewatch it 5 different times over because I gotta make sure I don't chop out anything important. And then I also have to, like, whenever I have to type in subtitles or any other stuff saying important stuff, like especially for pixel art tutorials, I have to make sure that I spell everything right. So I have to check with Siri like almost every single word, that, well, not every single word, but words that I can see that is probably misspelled. And then, like, I hope that things do kind of improve. Like, let me just give you a general idea of why I'm making this video though. So let's see, I barely did anything last month. Okay, so let's go to basically the beginning of 2021. Is this okay? So back in March, no, let's go back, let's go all the way to the beginning of 2020 to now. So January 1st, things were popping off for me in January. Like, although, was I even making videos? It doesn't really show if I was making videos or not, but I was literally hitting almost 2,000 views a day. I almost hit 3,000 views on, oh, I hit 3,000 views on February the, hold on, I gotta get right over, February the 15th, which is really good, by the way, because like that's probably the only time I've ever hit 3,000 views. And the reason for why I say that this is such importance is because we're growing the channel as we do all this. Now, subscriber wise and stuff, like, things are still going pretty good. We're getting almost well, a good amount per day as well. Now the thing is though, since then stuff has gone down, like views have gone down drastically. I was hitting 1,000 subscribers until around April 23rd, because that's when the first time I dropped down. So let's see, March, April, 4 months of getting over 1,000 views, and then we dropped down because that's when I had to slow down, because I had to make sure I was because I got really busy and I was trying to make sure I had everything complete and stuff. And yeah, if I wasn't so busy, I would have be able to continue. And then for watch time, the watch times actually was, you know, it's pretty decent, but like it's nowhere as close, because we were getting a lot more views than watch time. And like I said, turns out that views is or watch time is a lot more important. Now here's the thing though, where I was losing subscribers because I guess I had stopped doing pixel art tutorials for a bit and stuff, and people are like, oh, he ain't coming back, or he not gonna continue with it. Like, I was planning to continue, I just was so busy I couldn't. was physically incapable of doing it. And so then when I made a I'm back video, I lost 2 subscribers that day. Like I was like, okay. Like I just wanted, I was just like really confused on what exactly had happened, because like was it like that I came back, was that a bad thing or something, or like what did I do exactly? I'd like to know what I did, so that way I could try to apologize and or fix the situation. But yeah, that's just, I'm just trying to give a general idea of like what all is going on with that. And like, and so when I first started back with the, when I really did first start YouTube in like 2014, of course I never even got close to this many amount of views and stuff. But the point is trying to push forward as a channel and to continue to grow, so hopefully you can come out with better content. Now, I don't think I've mentioned this before in this one, but YouTubers, people think that YouTubers make a lot of money. I'll go and tell you this now. We don't. We really don't. Maybe the massive 1 million subscriber plus YouTubers do, but not us smaller channels. Heck no. Because someone had said, and one of my friends were playing around with them, when I did when I did that Xbox opening video, the heck? When I did the Xbox Series S opening video, one of my friends playing around, he's like, you should have got the Series X, because I have the Series S. And it was just a little joke, because he has the Series X and we were just playing around. I remember very clearly he had to wait outside the GameStop with these other people, and people kept showing up, and they were like, and they had to keep telling them that they didn't have any more, there wasn't any space in line, and people would just stand there and stuff and like with them for a while, and then they leave. Like people were showing up at 2-3 o'clock in the morning, and I'm over there laughing about it because I kept calling them. I don't know why the heck I was awake. I think I went to sleep and I woke up in the middle of the night and I called because I thought it's funny. And then so anyway, back on point, he made the joke, and then he's like, someone's commented he probably could have with his ad revenue money. And I'm like, what the heck do you think I'm making here? It's oh, hold on, music stopped. Oh, where's it at? Oh wait, I'm in the wrong freaking section. Okay, so it's really not that much. It's maybe 50 cents a day, less than that probably. Like, and it's a blessing whenever I get a donation, because that's the only time when it's a little bit more. And then YouTube does do this thing where it's like, hee, I'm gonna take a good chunk of that away, even though they're a multi-billion-dollar company. Like, okay, oh, are you gonna play it? Why was it paused? What? Okay. Anyway, back to my story. So yeah. Oh boy, that was. What? Why? Why did you pause? Someone paused the music? What do you mean there's no music in the work? There we go. Dang. Everything's decided not to work today. Okay, anyway, so yeah. It really isn't that much. Now, bigger YouTubers, like people with more subscribers, they have merch, they have memberships, and then they have the sponsors, and then donations. Bigger YouTubers get a lot more donations, and a lot bigger one too. I was sitting in a stream, and this dude got over $100 donation, and I was sitting in this different stream, and he got like there's one dude got I think it was, yeah, one Stampy streams, because I wasn't watching it live, but I was watching it later on, like after it was live, and it was like either 100 donations after 100 donations. Like this one, it was only one person, and they donated like over $500 to $1,000. I'm over here like what? And I'm like, that's a lot. And it's crazy. And then once you have so many members too, it does help. And you gotta remember though, gaming channels are really expensive to run, because you have to have the newest games, the newest console, you have to have the recording software like Elgato, or like the capture card, your computer, which can break down at any moment. I swear, computer, if you catch on fire right now. Anyway, yeah, like I've had to do some repairs to my computer. Not really repairs, I've had to buy more RAM so it actually can run games more than 2 frames per second, and still sometimes it runs slow for some reason, even though I shoved 2 new sticks of RAM in it, and it should run. It has 24 gigs of RAM in it now. You don't know what RAM is? It does something. I think it helps the computer run faster. From the amount of research I've done, it does something. I mean, I literally went to Walmart, I went online, I bought RAM. Apparently they emailed me saying it wasn't the RAM I needed, but I don't know why they would even do that. I don't check my email that much. I have over, let me check on my phone real quick, 21,895 emails. I don't look at my email whatsoever. So apparently what I bought was server RAM that goes in those big computer server things. Like, why does Walmart randomly sell that? What's the point of that? Like, why can't you just sell normal RAM? So apparently I bought it. I thought I was getting a good deal and stuff, and it turns out that I didn't even get the right junk, so I had to go and return it, wait for it to get returned, get my money back, buy actual RAM, boom. I really have started to dislike Walmart after the amount of crap that like I've had to go through with it, because I couldn't get the Xbox from there because of the bots were buying them all up, and then I couldn't get the RAM from there, and it was like, it's just so much stuff that Walmart didn't add up to. All right, but back to the focus. Like, gaming channels are expensive, so I just want to let you know. Now, I was originally gonna ask people if it was okay for me to get monetized. Yeah. And then I was like, maybe people won't mind having like a 1 or 2 second ad, or like ads that you can skip over and stuff. Or I don't know. It kind of just gave me the option. I was just like, okay, yes. And then, yeah. I mean, I can turn off ads if everyone just agrees they want it, but like, it helps the channel out and it helps us grow at the same time, because I can upgrade stuff steadily. But yeah, I think I'm almost done with my rant. I think I've gone over everything. It's been a 30-minute video somehow. I know it ain't no one gonna watch this junk, especially ain't gonna watch it all the way through. But I just want to let y'all know how I feel about the channel. Watch time is just mainly what I need to actually grow, and well, we somehow need to get that. That's why I've been trying to make the videos more interesting. But honestly, I hope things improve with the channel, because yeah, I mean, it doesn't seem like things are going that bad, but like, it really is. If you look at the channel from before to now, it's not as, I guess I might have too high expectations, but it's only because I know I can put the time I'm spending on YouTube into I know I can put the time I'm putting into YouTube into other stuff like work and stuff that's like really important to me, to actually can like, so I can focus on those things. So that's why I'm like, because YouTube's only a hobby for me, it's not like an actual job. I guess the last thing I want to say was I was hoping that we'd hopefully get some new members on the channel so we could finally unlock new get new slots for emojis and stuff, and that to help keep the realm running, and so that, you know, we could have more people on the realm as well. But so far we've still only have one member who I've tried to ask if they want to join in the realm, but I guess I can't get in contact with them. I don't know what's going on with that. So yeah, that's about it. So I want to thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video of me ranting. If you did, you could, I don't think anyone did, so yeah. Like I said, oh, one last thing, because I know a lot of people skip to the end of videos. If there's any video that you're waiting to see, put a comment in the comments down below so I can have a general idea of what you're waiting to see, whether it be any videos that I've done before, any series I started and may have accidentally stopped, and that way I can actually work on that and get that out, and I'll kind of just make a list. If you see someone waiting for the same thing, just leave a like on their comment. Okay, well, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.